So, Wuthering Waves, uh, Phoebe. Now, Phoebe, I kind of, in game when I saw her, I kind of referred to her as Lily, from Pokemon. She kind of looks similar with the hat and how she's dressed. But this is a game that I've been playing. You can see it on my channel. I've been playing it. I think I've got 3, 4 videos or something. I haven't been not playing for super long, but um, and as a Genshin player, I've said I I might actually like, at least the pull rates are a lot better in this game than, like, within a day or so I pulled 3 5 stars, one of which is the best 5-star in the game so far. As compared to like Genshin, where, you know, I was trying to get Ganyu all month, pulling several times a day for the entire month, and I didn't get anything. No 5-star, not even a pity Chi-Chi. No, nothing. Nothing. But yet this game, 2 days, 3 5-stars. One of them being the best in the game right now. But everything this Genshin does, this game kind of does better. Story-wise, you know, it's like a hit or miss. It's kind of the same with Genshin. But I think Genshin actually has a really good story. It's simplistic enough, but like then you have, you know, the deeper lore thing with like the first Sender and the Shades and stuff like that. The Dragon Sovereign, Conria, and all this other hidden lore. It's just, I find it more interesting than this. It's still a great game. The story's still great. I think I prefer Genshin's story a little more. But apart from that, this game does everything so much better. Kind of. Anyway, Wuthering Waves, Resonator Showcase, Phoebe, True Path.
Phoebe, take this.
Sentinel Imperator will surely send a divine envoy to bless you with peace and joy.
Daddy. Mommy. Just a dream.
Get in the bag, Nebby.
Huh? Oh. Hello there. Huh? Sentinel in heaven, there's still so much to do. Livia and Brenna are waiting. Better hurry up. I've gotta go.
So for people who don't know, you know, don't play the game and you're just kind of stumbling upon this, these are echoes. They're you can think of them kind of like Pokemon. You know, there's friendly ones and this and that, but you know, you can, you know, with the enemies, you can kind of after you take them out, they might leave an echo behind, which you can kind of claim for yourself and then use their power. Obviously, there's weaker ones, there's stronger ones, like the bosses. The bosses, you can, they're echoes as well, which is crazy. I think one of the first boss echoes I got was the Infernal Rider, which is cool. He's basically like I mean, he's a dude, he rides a motorcycle, he's flames, and I mean, not too much flames, but he's basically all red. But it's really cool. I think that was one of the first ones I got. But since I've been trying to level up a lot more and fighting a lot more of the bosses, I've been getting a lot more boss echoes. And you can level them up. You know, each one has their own little special ability, and you level them up. And once you level them up, you can get start getting substats and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, as opposed to like Genshin, where, you know, you have all these creatures you fight, like the hilly churls and stuff like that, but you just kind of defeat them. Here, you defeat an enemy, and you have the chance of kind of claiming its echo for yourself.
Acolyte Phoebe, what were you just doing? Members of the Order lead at the behest of the Sentinel. We do not fraternize with echoes. I hope I will never again find you violating the teachings of the Order. As punishment, your leave this afternoon will be revoked.
I'm sorry. I'll be more careful.
Abject superfluous emotions.
Can't get too close to echoes. Can't get too close to echoes. I'm so sorry, Livia. Breno. Please, wait!
Hey!
Do you know what you've done?
Dereliction of duty, practicing heterodoxy. You lack devotion and reverence for the Sentinel.
Life drifts within the sea of suffering. Set aside emotions. Let the divine envoys return to the Genesis Nexus. This is the true path to salvation. Forget them. But they are my cherished friends. As an acolyte, I have a responsibility to protect the divine envoys. As for myself, I would never let my friends come to harm.
Now, I hope that'd be part of her toolkit and something you can use outside of the region, because right now you go into the region and you get a utility where you can fly. It's really, really cool. You can cover a lot of area. You know, you've got a flight kind of bar, like basically it's a stamina bar. And they're pretty generous with it. So you can, you know, as long as you have some place to jump off, you can get on top of a rock, like a small rock, and jump off and, you know, press the button for the utility for the wings, and you can, so you don't have to jump from a high spot. It's just basically up high enough to where you jump, you know, woof, and you can, so, but you can cover a lot of speed, or a lot of distance, because, you know, it can go pretty fast. It's just the movements are just kind of weird. But apart from that, it's really, really cool. So if this was part of her toolkit and her set, you know, her skills and all that, that'd be really cool. Because too often you'll have a cool skill like that, but it'll be like limited time, like, oh, for like 2 seconds, or, oh, you have this ability, but it can't be used in this region. So I hope if this is part of her kit, it's some able to be utilized somewhat.
Settle down and return to whence you came. You found this? Thank you.
The Lost Echo's frequency is over there. Is that Acolyte Phoebe?
That is not what it looks like. But yeah, so that's Phoebe. We party up with her for a little bit. But you can see why I call her Lily, because that's kind of how she's dressed. She's got the white clothing, you know, the white attire with the long blonde hair. Get in the bag, Nippy. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. I mean, I wish they showed it was. I mean, this is just a trailer or a showcase. I think it's just kind of meant to show the character, and I think it'll have more, because I haven't watched really anything on the channel for Wuthering Waves. So I assume it's kind of like with everything else. You have like a teaser trailer, like a demo, and then like a video that kind of shows their skill set and, you know, how to effectively use them. But yeah, if this is part of it, that'd be really cool, because it'd be nice to kind of fly around at least temporarily in other places. Because you try, you know, you take the wings, right? They're part of the utility, you know, they're in the utilities, and you go somewhere else that's not that region, and then you try to use, it's like, oh, sorry, you can't do that here. But why not? Why not? The map is huge, so it would be so helpful to just be able to. But yeah, apparently they're also possibly adding like reactions, you know, like because you have electro and pyro and stuff like that. So they might be, you know, I think they said there might be, they might be adding, you know, the reactions kind of like Genshin, how, you know, like, you know, Animo can pretty much absorb everything, whether it be pyro or electro and pyro, like overload, or pyro and cryo equals melt, or, you know, something like that. But that'd be really cool. Because I noticed that I'll be in water, I'll be fighting one of the echoes, and I'll be in water, and I'll use like electro, but it doesn't really do anything. You know, it doesn't do any extra damage. It doesn't, you know, the water doesn't apply hydro, you know, like a water type. So if we can get like chemical, you know, reactions, elemental reactions, that'd be really cool. I mean, because what would be the point if you have elements like cryo and, you know, all of them, if you don't have like elemental reactions to go along with it? But yeah, it's a great game. But yeah, Phoebe coming out soon enough. I also think that what's her name? Shorekeeper, who is I think I saw something with her. So I have a few more. They're pretty generous with pulls. Like really generous with pulls. Like it's not hard to pull anything. You know, it's really not that hard to pull anything, especially if you're new. You know, there's so much to do, and they give you pretty good amount of you know, crystals and all that to you know, for your pulls. So, and that's why I got like 3 5-stars in just like a day or so, because they are pretty generous with it. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.